Hi everyone, and good morning from Key West, one of my favorite drinking towns in the entire country. In this video here, we're going to go bar hopping and see a lot of the wonderful bars they have here in Key West. We actually have two different days. We're on two cruise ships in about a month's time that both stop at Key West. So we're here on day one. We're going to see a whole bunch of bars. It is about 10 a.m. in the morning. Back on board, and the ship is 3:30. So we got a good 5 hours to explore Key West. It's going to start out here, probably the most famous bar in Key West, the institution that is Sloppy Joe's. Sloppy Joe's institution here, I think it opened sometime in the 1930s. Big drink menu. I'm drinking their specialty IPA, the Sloppy Hoppy. Molly's got a gin and peach drink called...
Yeah, Peachy Day.
Yep. Drinks are around $8 a piece. So much stuff to look at in here. And live music. Up next is another Key West classic, the Bull and the Whistle. It is a 3-level bar. On the bottom floor is the Bull, which has live music and really cool seats. I like the Whistle because you get that balcony level. I don't think it's open this early in the morning. The 3rd level up there, that is the Garden of Eden, a clothing optional bar, and we will most certainly not be going there in this YouTube video.
Inside the Bull, they have this really cool mural that takes up all the back half. And there's even an elephant. I don't know why there's an elephant, but it brings personality to the bar.
We're currently drinking a Sandbar Sundae, which is a local craft beer. We got a really nice table for people watching here on Duval Street. Hopefully dog watching as well. The one bar I really wanted to stop at today is the Bearded Lady, which is a craft beer bar known for good beer, decent wine, and a questionable staff. Really wanted to stop here. They've got a great craft beer list. They've got 2 beers on draft from the brewery in Southern California. So I'm drinking a beer that is 20% ABV right now, and it's wonderful. Molly's got one from Urban Artifact in Cincinnati. Well, this rooster here is walking down the street, and we are going to Mary Ellen's bar next. I believe they have like a beer can collection in there and grilled cheese, which I probably need because I drank 2 like 20% ABV beers in that last bar.
It was raining.
We went for the special, which for $8.75 you get a pint of PBR, a shot of well bourbon, and a small Slim Jim. The bar itself, very, very cool. There's like a black light painting. There's cartoons on. Also, there's the Christmas lights are still up.
One thing this bar is known for is their beer can collection that takes up an entire wall. There's definitely a lot of different beer cans here. Gonna spend some time looking and seeing if I recognize any of them. We got a grilled cheese, and look at this. Oh, cheese pull. That is a cheese pull right there.
There are about 1 million bars in Key West. My personal favorite is the Rum Bar. It is way down on Duval, not too far from the Southernmost Point in the United States. And they have like 400 rums, and we made it. It is a tiny, tiny bar that is wonderful. Molly got one of their special cocktails, the Toasted Coconut Rum Bar, which is very tasty. I just asked the bartender for, hey man, like give me your favorite sipping rum on the rocks. That's $20 or less, and I got this really, really flavorful Zaffa rum. And let's go to Irish Kevin's. One final stop before we head back to the ship. Stopped in Irish Kevin's, a big bar, an institution for a green alligator. And it is day 2 here in Key West. This one we have an extra hour. The ship leaves a little bit later, and there's no beverage package, so I think we're gonna go a little bit harder today on the drinks.
And it's not supposed to rain.
Yeah. Starting off here at the Hog Breath Saloon. The Hog Breath is an indoor and outdoor bar. All sorts of stuff all over the walls. We got a couple of cocktails to start off the day. Molly got the rum punch, and I got a rum runner. And they come, a lot of the Key West bars will give you like souvenir cups. These cocktails are not cheap though, they were $14 each. Pretty tasty. Really solid signage here at the Hog's Breath. Look who came to visit. It's a little chicken. Up next, the Key West institution, Captain Tony's Saloon. And look over here, baby chickens. Captain Tony's is a very quirky bar. There is so much detail, and it's a bar that's been here for pretty much forever. I love the bar stools. Like these bar stools have been set on by famous people, and then they put the famous person's name on the bar stool. So I was sitting on Dustin Hoffman's chair. We got the Pirate Punch, which is their specialty drink, served in the souvenir cup. A very, very fruity pineapple punch. Laces out, Dan. More details over here. You got a John F. Kennedy bar stool. You've got some pool tables, and I'm pretty sure that's a grave. There's a little game room here with foosball and some arcades. And then I guess if you wanted to take your bra off and sign it, and you could do that. Have it live here for forever. There is a tree in the middle of the bar. And then like a lot of bars here in Key West, they do have a gift shop. Might grab a drink here at Pickles Pub. Another really cool bar. They got 40 beers on draft, which is awesome. Local beers, some really good beers. They got Bell's Too Hard, a beer I love. We went for a cocktail, a freshly squeezed orange crush. Like they're big in Ocean City, Maryland. Mm-hmm. Delicious.
Tastes like orange juice.
Man, I'm not a pickle guy. They have pickle shots, pickle margaritas. That would not be for me at all.
No, you would get sick.
I believe Key West is home to 3 different breweries. This is the only one we haven't been to yet. Great name, the Southernmost Pint. And I also love some of the chalkboard signs. If I were human, I'd walk inside, get a flight of beer, and a plate of tasty food. I would play games, have a laugh with the super awesome staff. But I can't. I am just a sign. Pretty cool. They got a whole bunch of Adirondack chairs, cornhole, and I love the sign. It's really cool. They have a projector, and it says, "We project onto the wall behind you after sunset." So it's this giant wall here later in the day. We did a choose your own beer flight. It was around $17. We got pretty weird stuff. We got a jalapeno ale, a nutty brown ale, a key lime sour, and a Belgian triple. And there's free popcorn that's very tasty. I would say I'd probably give a thumbs up to all their beer. My favorite, just based on my taste, is probably the Belgian triple, a type of beer I really enjoy. Very smooth for an 8%.
I like the McNutty and the key lime.
Yeah, the key lime sour tastes more like an ale.
Yeah, I was afraid it was going to be too tart, and it's not.
They have one screen in here that just shows their food menu on rotation. That fried Mexican cheese looks awesome. They also do like rotisserie maple bacon. I mean, come on, look at that. What a great ad. I feel like there's no better way to follow up a brewery than by stopping at a distillery here at Key West's first legal rum distillery. So they do free sampling and then they do tours as well in here. Good stuff. I enjoyed the cinnamon rum. They also mixed a vanilla creme brulee rum with Coke, and that was delicious. Our next drinking destination takes us to the waterfront section of Key West, an area I really enjoy. It's just so cool to walk around. I believe that man is feeding the pelicans over there, and pelicans are awesome. This absolutely beautiful Wyland mural welcomes us to our next destination, the Waterfront Brewery. Our beers has arrived. I went with the Collusion, a Russian Imperial Stout with hints of dark chocolate. It is a 13%er. Really good, very, very flavorful. Molly went for the exact opposite, a Key Lime Witness, which is a Belgian wit with key lime flavoring. And it is, it's pretty tart. Something that I think is genius here at the Waterfront Brewery, they have a very large, very modern arcade. And I love going to breweries whenever we travel. And like some of the most miserable kids are those that like their parents drag them to a brewery and there's nothing for them to do. Here it makes a ton of sense because like the kids can go and play video games, the brewery makes more money, the kids are entertained, and the parents are happy. Our next stop, another distillery. This is the Hemingway Distillery, home to the Papa's Pilar rum. And they make really good rums. We did a tasting in their distillery, which is, they're not free drinks anymore, so we did have to pay like $5 for one pour and $6 for another, but they went to their social club, and this is a really cool space. I love...
The blonde rum is so good.
Yeah, the blonde rum's awesome. And then, like this Hemingway statue, and their chandeliers made up of their barrel, of their bottles. Really neat. We got the Midnight in Paris, which is their blonde rum, pineapple juice, and orgeat. And it might be the best drink we've had in Key West.
It's delicious.
So good. Our next stop is the Retro Room, which just opened about 5 minutes ago. I've heard is the second best craft beer bar on the island. Got some good craft here. Molly, you're drinking a orange creamsicle cider.
Really good.
I've got a Belgian quad with cherries. And then, man, there are decorations in here. You just look at them all day.
Very nerd.
Oh, yeah. Like a whole, 80s WWE section over there. It's wonderful. I believe that's Indiana Jones on the thing from RoboCop. Lady pool. Molly, your favorite Chucky, the Kool-Aid Man.
Yeah, like
Dr. Zayas.
Furby in a box.
Yeah. Right next to the Gremlins and Castle Grayskull. This place is the best. Also, I think they win for Best Chick Presenter. Their Chick Presenter is made out of an old Xbox 360 game. And the bar is all comic books. And then below the bar, cassette tapes. As a big dork, I really like this bar. They have a whole mural here of Street Fighter versus X-Men, and it's wonderful. Or Street Fighter versus Marvel. It's kind of doing it. Oh, look at that. It is doing it. It's not hitting every step.
I can't believe people know what a slinky is.
We have 1 hour and 15 minutes till we have to be back on the cruise ship. And we're stopping at what I believe is my second favorite bar in Key West, but one of the coolest happy hours I've ever seen. And we have made it to the Roll the Dice happy hour. So pretty much you get a dice. If you roll a 1, $1. Roll a 2, $2. Roll a 3, half price drink. 4, 5, 6, you're paying full price.
Oh, lady luck, lady luck. Nice, surprise.
All right. And there we go. That'll do it for our time in Key West here. 2 Brewsport stops. One of my favorite drinking towns in the country. And the sad thing is, there's so many good bars that we did not get to.
Yeah, First Flight. Green
Yep.
Parrot.
Green Parrot. We didn't get to Flying
Rick's.
Monkeys. Rick's.
Yeah, there's so many bars.
Yeah. So this means we'll have to come back in the fall. Thank you very much for watching this video.